Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is a game that is based on counter-terrorist activities in the world that was published by Ubisoft Montreal in December 1st, 2015. It started off rough with only 7,000 players, half hackers, and even more bugs. Siege had been in a horrible state, but there were those who kept on playing. And in 2020, the year we all want to forget about, it shined, with about 200,000 players active at its peak. The esports scene was at its peak too, and it was wonderful, with tournaments and internationals crowning the best teams of Rainbow Six Siege and making it the big bucks for Ubisoft. I'm here to talk about how I have managed to devote 4,000 hours, although I'm missing homework, while playing this game. Sorry to the teachers. One thing that has kept me interested in Siege is its lore. Siege, which offers hours of reading and operator bios, like how the operators grew up, their past, the gadgets they use, and all sorts of stuff. Siege also has a comic type of reading for its story that are called Siege stories. They're nice and compact and great to read in a short time. There are also cinematics and anime types of videos to dissect the lore from. Getting into Siege's lore is like a rabbit hole of reading one thing about an operator, and all of a sudden you spend 12 hours watching videos and reading all about the operators, how they work with each other, and the hell of a life they went through. Also, the maps have lore. For an example, Oregon, that had a real-life incident happen that was Mount Carmel Center that Oregon is based on, and its religious activities. But also having suspicious activities, and then the law enforcement having a siege at it called Operation Waco Siege. Yeah, that didn't go too well for them. Moving on to the game mechanics. The game mechanics are what have kept me still playing for years and years ongoing. Siege is nothing like any other game, with its environmental destruction being a key aspect of the game. A soft wall can be torn down and make chaos, or sneaky angles to catch the enemies off guard. The best example who knows these angles is Coconut Bra, with his insane angles and cheeky tricks that have taught me a lot. I suggest you take a look into his videos. But my favorite way to find these angles on my own is going into a custom game and destroying everything. See? Pretty useful. That's enough about the walls. Continuing on, what makes Siege Siege is the need to cooperate with your teammate. It can be a hell when trying to do it all alone on European servers when no one speaks. Hello, fellow teammates. How are y'all doing? But having a full stack that works together is golden, and the best way to earn that sweet, sweet victory. Delicious. Operators and their unique gadgets are essential for Siege 2 that make the game what it is, a hero shooter. For example, my favorite and really simplistic operator, Sledge, an operator that wields a huge sledgehammer for his gadget that can make crawl space holes into soft walls to go through, or play from above and wreak hell on the enemy of confusion and terror. Or Fuse, who has a gadget that deploys a clustered charge and makes the enemy have a big bad day. Or the hostage that you were supposed to save. An aspect of Siege that I don't find so interesting but important for the game is the attacker and defender sides. Self-explanatory on what they do: attackers attack and defenders defend a given 3 objectives that are bomb, hostage, and biohazard container. Attackers will have a drone phase to find out where and what operators the defenders have chosen. This can set up side from rotates, reinforcing the soft walls, or putting down gadgets to warn off the attackers. And Siege also has a variety of maps to learn. Each Siege map is different and has its own vibe to it, its own angles, and even Easter eggs. Like this one in the map Tower. Tower. With the old Siege logo being in a shadow form. Lovely. Moving on to my experiences. My experience with Siege is mostly, bad word I am not allowed to say, hate this game, or in tears saying how I love the game and the people in it, cause I had a good game once in a while. I have a wide range of emotions when playing Siege, like anger, sadness, why am I so dumb? Or confusion on what the hell is going on. Wait. Where am I again? What am I doing? My favorite part is when I find teammates that talk and have a blast at making jokes and how bad Ubisoft in the game is. Every Siege player hates Ubisoft and Siege. With the game so competitive, there are also not so very nice people. They team kill or complain about the team not doing anything and how bad everyone is. That's fine. The mute option is always there. Can't forget that the game is published by Ubisoft, So bugs, lots and lots of bugs. Some games not so bad, just some visual stuff, or game breaking, like not letting you accept invites from your friends, if I had any. The bugs are always there, and always will stay there, but thankfully it's not so bad in recent years. Siege has had a big hacker issue for a very long time, and still does. In the higher rankings, it's way worse I hear, but well, I've never reached so high. With BattleEye anti-cheat and the moderation team being not so good, with respect for them for still doing something. Love y'all. But still taking days to ban a blatant spin butter. But well, in my experience of playing the game, for years on end, I've managed to only encounter a couple of cheaters, so not a big problem for me. Also, could be from me being a low rank pleb. And well, it has actually been getting better, so props to Ubisoft. In conclusion, the game is really dear to me. I've accumulated thousands of hours of laughter, joy, and enjoyment while playing this game. Would it be with friends or without? If you do consider playing Siege, it's best with a friend that doesn't shoot you in the back of the head and who can show you the way on how to play. It's a great game with the right mindset. Thank you for listening and have a lovely day.